What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? If you're viewing me, thank you for viewing me. I hope that you get something out these videos. I hope that it get you some, I don't know, encouragement, knowledge, enlightenment, whatever. I just hope that what I'm doing is productive. At the same time, it's kind of therapeutic for me to speak to an audience of strangers that I don't know. And maybe that's the thing. It's people that I don't know, so it makes it easier. I want to come and just kind of talk about my okay. I'm trying to get my yeah. Sorry if I'm a little off. It's not straight. But yeah. So yeah, I want to talk about some of my financial goals and my strategies for getting to my financial goals while also dealing with life unexpectancies and then just monthly bills and expenses and things of that nature. My financial goal is to save $100,000. Now, one thing with saving 100,000, I see a lot of YouTubers make videos about different strategies to save your first 100,000, and a lot of it is good advice. One thing I never see or they don't mention is, how do you do that with a family of 6? How do you do that with kids? How do you do that with a wife? How do you do that with a joint account between you and your spouse? And they might not be on that same savings thing. Not saying they're just spending, irresponsibly, but they might not be on it like you are. How do you go about maneuvering and reaching your goals when there's so many other layers to the to this journey? And so I'm just gonna let you know how I'm going about it, not how I did it, because I haven't done it yet, but I will do it. And so I know for me, one thing in regards to saving money, and you got one of my layers right here. Yes. No. Go over there. No, you can't have that. Here we go. One of my strategies. So my strategies is I'm paying myself first. So out of each check, I put an amount of money automatically directed into my high yield savings account. And so for me, my amount is $200. That's all I can do right now. It's just, hey, put up 200. At that route, it just put up $200. Then I'm looking at, I haven't did the calculations, but it's gonna be a while before I save up to $100,000 going that route, just putting up $200, right? So the benefit is you want to put your money in a high yield savings account. Why? Because a high yield savings account will gain you interest. And so my high yield savings account is Genius Bank. It's giving me a 4.5 interest rate. And so with $200 every paycheck, that's pretty much like $400 a month. Now, what I'm trying to do is my side hustles, my rental car and my DJing, and one day my YouTube, I'll use a portion of that. Like with DJing, I charge $65 an hour. Okay. And so with my DJ money, I might take half and then put it towards my high yield savings account, and then use the other half just for whatever else is needed. Now, The difficulty comes in when, like I said, I'm a person living paycheck to paycheck. I make over $100,000 a year. You know, my wife, she makes about $100,000 a year. So we bring in a total of over 200 some $1,000 a year. Our expenses though are way too high. So our major expenses is the mortgage. Like my mortgage, that's high. That's like $22,350. Okay. We have to pay daycare. We got 2 babies. We have to pay daycare. Daycare is a mortgage. Daycare is like $1,800. Okay. Then we have car insurance. Car insurance is $489. Cell phone bill, which was $250, I got that knocked down to like $150. You know, the phone, the network had a good plan, and I took advantage of it. Electricity bill, we stand at 4,000 square foot home, and these kids just leave lights on and AC be running and things of that nature. That be upwards of like $250. You know, now over the last month it went down, but that thing can soar. You know, in the summertime, electricity, especially here in Houston, it get hot, and so that bill will rise up. And so my thing is trying to just knock down those certain bills. With the energy, with the electricity bill, I've actually got a good rate on that. I'm right now currently in the process of shopping around. I'm using Energy Ogre, which is a third-party company that shops around for you for the best rates. And so right now they're kind of shopping around, and they'll get back to me soon, and we'll, you know, make an adjustment. Cable, we have Sling TV. Sling TV is $90 a month. That's with the orange and blue package. But additionally, we have subscriptions. Okay, my wife, she has a subscription, so she has Hulu and Disney, and I don't even know all of them. But those subscriptions can total out to be an additional like $60, $70. Okay, and so that's another thing. We're about to go and do a deep dive on these subscriptions. Hey, what shows have you watched, and do you even need that certain subscription? Because now your show that you watch is over, and if there is a show, hey, let's binge watch it, get it out the way. You know, go ahead, turn that subscription off. That's one way that we can save more money. Another way is, I know for us, we like to eat out, and so we've cut back on eating out. I know me, I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do it because I eat out during lunch. She eat out during lunch, but I know this is me on this journey, so I'm gonna start bringing my lunch. I'm start bringing just like a pack of grilled chicken that's already cooked, mixed vegetables, maybe some Hawaiian rolls, and that's gonna be my lunch. At work, and maybe on Fridays, on paydays, I'll treat myself and go buy some lunch. You know, but that will save me. I'm spending, I want to say $13 to $15 a day on lunch. Let me go with my calculator. Let me see, 13 times 5. That's $65 a week times 52. That's $3,380 that I can save. I'm gonna try to be disciplined. I know there's gonna be some times where I crave something else. I crave kava. I crave some barbecue or something like that. And so this number, I might not hit that number fully, but I can save a lot of money if I just brought my lunch. Now, my spouse, she can save a lot of money. She did hers too, but that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, and then also in regards to eating out, we've minimized that. You know, Sundays we used to eat out all the time. So now we just maybe once a Sunday, maybe twice a Sunday, we'll eat out. During the week, I'm starting to cook more, and that's saving money because going to Chick-fil-A for a family of 6, all of them want combos, that Chick-fil-A is usually like $50. Okay. Now I could do what you could do is what I've done before is okay, hey, I'm gonna get y'all chicken sandwiches or chicken nuggets, no combos, and we have drinks at home, and then I can make fries in the air fryer, because I mean Chick-fil-A fries are good, but I can make some good fries in the air fryer. That will save you at least $20 to $25 off of that bill, that total bill. And so those are some options that you can do also if you still want to eat out. You still want to go to your fast food places. Just kind of minimize what you get. Don't get the combo. Just get the whatever is the thing that you like, and then you got juice at home. Make you some fries, or you got chips at home. Just have that. Okay. So that's the thing. Everything is not. You don't have to go cold turkey with everything. And it's tough to do that because your body is used to something, and so sometimes you have to. It's a process to gradually moving into the discipline in the phase that you're trying to get to. But once you start to do it and you create a habit of doing it, then it becomes easy. And so, just like I have my payments on automatically deducted, I'm almost putting it in my mind that, hey, I'm not gonna go to the cafeteria and eat. I got chicken, I got my vegetables. This is what I eat. As long as my tummy's full, I'm good. Okay, and so those expenses, cutting down your expenses is one thing. The next thing is side hustles. I don't know if everybody has side hustles. Me, I have a DJ side hustle. I got a rental car side hustle, and I have a YouTube, which I don't want it to just be a side hustle. I want YouTube to be the thing. But my DJ, I'm doing at least 1 gig a month. Like I said, $65 an hour. I'm gonna say at the minimum 3 hours, and I charge a setup breakdown fee, which is an additional 65, and then location if it's too far, yada yada. But I would encourage people, get you something that you like to do. Do something that is maybe a hobby, and see if you can make money from it, because it's always good to have that extra money. And so that extra money I use for things that maybe my boys need, and then, like I say, to contribute to my savings account. Okay, my rental car business has been pretty good. I have a car. I have 2 cars. One of my cars has been rented since April of last year, and that's money I get every other week. And I've just rented my other one, to a guest, and he's gonna be a long-term renter also. And so I'm looking forward to receiving that every other week. And basically, it's the same thing. I'm gonna take. Well, no, it's not the same thing. But that rental car money, I'm gonna take some of it, and I'm gonna I'm gonna do the snowball method from Dave Ramsey. Portion of it is gonna go towards my lowest debt, and so I just paid off a debt I had with Affirm. I only owed like $82. Paid that off. Now my Affirm credit limit has went up. I have I want to say a $3,000 Affirm credit limit now. And so, and that's another thing, establishing, credits, things that you can go to, which brings me to my car situation, right? And my car went down. I needed a oil pan because it had cracked. Well, I have an Audi Q7, and so the oil pan, it's like $1,500 for that. Okay, and so I'm like, man, I can't pay that right now. Like, I just can't do it. So what I did was I had a credit with a firm for, I think it was $1,000, right? And so I said, okay, well, I took that credit that they for a firm, and then I went to my 401k, and I borrowed an extra $1,000 for my 401k because I have a match plan in my 401k. And so took the credit from a firm, used that to go towards a car with the 401k money, and that gave me a difference on my 401k. I had a remainder. And so once I did that, I took a little bit of the 401k money that I had, and I paid a big amount, which was like 400 on my Affirm, right? So I can quickly get that paid off, because I want to keep that line of credit. I want to keep that line of credit open. And what all I'm doing is raising it. And so whenever I need another big purchase, or to do something, then I can go to that. And the thing with Affirm is, you can, establish what you want to pay.
He said the Glorious Maximus word.
Okay. You can establish what you want to pay. So however long you want to stretch those payments out, you can stretch them. Now there is interest attached to it. That is true. But I don't plan on paying that full term. Why? Because now I have my match plan. I took from my match plan. And a match plan applies the same thing. You can stretch it out as long as you want. Only thing with the match plan, it's your money you paying back. Even with the interest, you're paying this back to your 401k. So it just benefits you. You know, understand? And so those two things I use as, those are my like financial strategies on how I'm paying off or paying on big purchases. Now, mind you, I'm not making a lot of big purchases, but you never know when a car might go down. You never know when an appliance may go down. You never know when you may need a new laptop or anything of that nature. So, yes, sir. Okay, go put your shoes on. We're going to get ready to go in a minute. All right. You never know when you will, need to have to, make a big purchase on something. And so having your match plan, having an Affirm or maybe an Afterpay or Klarna, all those things, they can benefit you, and as you start to pay them on time and you pay them off quickly, then your credit limit goes up. And it's like I say, my match plan, that's my biggest thing, because I can really benefit from that. Like if I need to get a new car, which is something that I'm considering, not because I want to, but because the Q7 is old, it's been giving me a little problems, and my boys are getting bigger, so they need more room in a third row seat, to stretch their legs and be comfortable. And so the Q7 is not built for that. And so these are things that I have to start to consider. Although I don't want to make the purchase, it may be, the best purchase for my family. And so with my match plan, if I need to put more down so my payments can be lower, I can do that. I can do that because, for one, I'm in good standing. Make sure you are in good standing. It brings us to credit. My credit has been, terrible for the last year and a half. But over the last couple of months, I've got a security credit card, and I've been making my payments before time. Okay, 23rd is when the IRS, or when the company reports to the IRS, I make it the 21st. Make it, paying off my full balance. Okay, so there's no balance that carries over. And so I'm hoping that I'll receive improvements, increases in my credit score by hopefully this month or next month. And so all this discipline and dedication is basically setting me up, to make a wise financial decision in regards to buying another vehicle. Also using my the financial what? Okay, come here. Using credit to benefit me. Sit down so I can put your shoes on. No, sit down. Using credit to benefit me, because that way I don't have to use liquid cash. I don't have to, use money on hand. I'm going to use these credit companies, and before I use them, I'm going to make sure that I have not the money just to make my first payment, but the money to make my first and second payments. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, see you downstairs.
Okay.
And so the next thing I would do is, no, don't jump on that because you're gonna make the camera shake. Go downstairs.
I can see right there.
Okay, thank you.
I can't see me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Overtime. If your job allows you to have overtime, go get it. Go get it. Overtime has been a part of my lifestyle for a long time. Like overtime is almost penciled into my job. Like we just get it, because there's always something going on and we're short staffed. And it's been like that. We not only do I have overtime, but I have on call pay. I be on call. And every now and then I might have to work a weekend. And so all those things pretty much make it to where I don't just get 40 hours a week. I'm somewhere around 45 to 50 at times. Now I don't want to continue just having to just stay at work, this long period of time. I want to go out and do things with my family like I'm gonna do right now. But when you're trying to meet a financial goal and it's there, it's an opportunity, then you have to take advantage of it. You have to take advantage of your opportunities. Okay. And so that's something, if your job offers it, if you can sign up for it, if you can take a shift and, work a shift or swap a shift from somebody else, if maybe you can do a overnight or evening, because there's a differential with that. Do that. That's extra. That's extra money that you can get. Man, whatever extra money you can get, take it and, put it towards your savings or put it towards your debt. And the debt, I would say, put it towards is the smallest debt. If you have a firm debt that you got to pay off and it's small, go ahead and take care of it. Okay? That way, once that's paid off, now you can start putting that towards your savings, which is what I'm doing. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I say, it's tough because I'm $200 a pay period. It's not a lot, but it may be more than some other people, but it's a start and it's automatically being drafted. And it's going to increase once I start, like I say, I get some of the other little things paid off, then I'm going to start to contribute more. I'm going to do $250 a pay period, and so it'll start to increase. And the more you put in, the more compound interest, so it's worth it. But I'm just letting you know my strategic strategies, my financial strategies for how I'm trying to save more money, trying to keep more of my money. Let me know yours. There's uncertainty with this economy. You shouldn't trust the government anyway, and you shouldn't trust your job. I trust God and trust in yourself. Put money away. Get that emergency savings account. I say get credit limits from these financial lending companies. That way you can use it if you need to go to it. Don't use your money. Okay, don't try not to use your money. Use other people's money, and if it's feasible to you, if you can spread payments out. Now, of course, like I say, interest, the higher it's spread out, the more interest. But you have to figure out what situation works best for you. And so that's how I'm doing it. If y'all have any more ideas, let me know, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all for viewing, and I hope this helps. All right.